in the game. Spurs guard Antonio Daniels picks up the ball as the shot clock expires and fires it in. How about that? Daniels with a deft touch. The World Sport Play of the Day. NBA action from Los Angeles. The 12-1 Lakers hosting 8-1 Milwaukee. Milwaukee got off to a huge lead in the first half, helped by Tim Thomas. He had 12 points in the first half. Second half was all Kobe Bryant, though, as the Lakers come back. Check out Rick Fox. Finds Bryant, and Bryant finds the rim. Tied at 71 now. Time winding down in the third quarter. Kobe, the shot from three, the foul. All going Kobe's way as the Lakers come back to win it by 19.
And the NBA provides yet another World Sport Play of the Day, a league with endless possibilities. Just ask the guy sitting next to me. Tuesday, Boston played in Miami. Less than 4 seconds remain. The Celtics down by one. Off the inbounds pass, Paul Pierce scores the game winner before the buzzer sounds. Pierce was not going to be stopped. He got the hoop to fall off the backboard, one that burned the Heats and provided the play of the day.
Just one of many possibilities. That does it for World Sports.
Away from home coming into the game. Terrell Brandon had 10 assists, one of them here to the big man. Kevin Garnett. Shane Battier, the rookie out of Duke, puts it on the floor, misses, but Stromile Swift doesn't. Oh, Stromile up and in with authority. Wally Zerbiak's having a fine season in transition. The assist from Brandon and the dunk by Wally. A 23-point Minnesota lead. And then the Spanish rookie, Paul Gasol, goes to work. Oh, over three Timberwolves. Hangs on the rim and then wants to hear about it. But Garnett would take the noise right out of the arena. Quiets the crowd with a 20-point, 15-rebound night. The Wolves win big by 25, in fact. Let's review all of Thursday's NBA. Jordan takes it strong to the middle of the Rockets' interior defense. The high arcing shot falls. The old pro went up and around three defenders and then gets the sweet roll. Part of Michael's 18-point night. Sorny and all, his airness adding more points to his tally and yet another World Sport.
Los Angeles Lakers, did they need him? Not when Peja Stojakovic is putting up long-range shots like that one. Kings with a 9-point lead. Kobe Bryant and the Lakers never too far behind, but they did trail by 5 at halftime. Second half was when the Lakers finally got their first lead of the game. Shaquille O'Neal hits the hook. Lakers up by 1. Kings came storming back behind a 3-point barrage. Stojakovic, 25 points, many of them coming from beyond the arc. Hedo Turkoglu hit a 3, and the Kings led by a dozen. With the game out of reach, Shaquille O'Neal's at the line. He patently misses the free throw, gets his own rebound, tries the dunk. But it would be that kind of night for the Lakers. LA has its 9-game winning streak snapped. They're 16-2. Saturday, Washington's remaining in the game, sent the game to overtime, beat Denver on this shot. The triple comes with 1.4 seconds remaining in OT. Carter nearly lost the ball on the dribble before his heroics. He called it one of the most exciting games of his career. We just call it the World Sport Play of the Day.
Leading scorer Dirk Nowitzki, who's got an ankle injury, facing Michael Jordan's Washington Wizards, who led by 12 when Brendan Haywood nailed that slam off Jordan's pass. Fourth quarter, the Mavs down 5, but Michael Finley cuts the gap to 3 with the jumper as part of a 32-point game tally. But down the stretch, the Wizards would be too tough. Tyronn Lue finding Jordan for 2 of his 21 on the night as Washington won it 102-95.
Toronto, the Raptors taking on Phoenix. This one went down to the wire. Stephon Marbury, great circus shot here. He had 22 points. The Suns up 1. Raptors bounce right back. Alvin Williams drives and lawns it up to Vince Carter. Huge slam. And the Raptors are up by 1. Fourth quarter, less than 10 seconds left. Suns by 1. Vince Carter misses, but he scores on the second attempt 2 of his 42 points, and he thinks he's won it. But wait a minute. The Suns have a last chance, and what a chance it was, taken by Penny Hardaway. He had 27, got the game winner. The Suns win it by 1. Chris Webber played for the first time this season after missing the Kings' first 20 games with a sprained right ankle. Sacramento hosted Miami, and C. Webb doing what he does best. How about that layup with his back turned to the hoop? Take another look at it. Jordan-esque. The Kings were up 6-3, and Weber helped them seal it in the fourth. Long-range jumper, he's got that. The next trip down, C-Web with another J. He wasn't done yet. It's his third straight jumper as the Kings pull away. He had 18 points. Kings win it. Displeasure hosted Dallas. Great move to the hoop by rookie Andrei Kirilenko. Tough scoop up lay-in. Jazz were up at the half. Second half, Mavericks come back. Poor inbounds pass, and Eduardo Nájera with the steal and the dunk. More Nájera off the bench. He's only played 6 games this season, but maybe he should get a little bit more playing time. 12 points for him. But the Jazz look to, guess who? Karl Malone, the veteran, in the lane. The jumper is good. And then with the game tied at 98, Malone opened for the jumper. He had 30 points. The Jazz win it 107.
The playoffs only once since 1994 was a pleasant surprise. When the Nets entered December, a franchise best 10-5, the team that's never won its division opened eyes. And now, the perception of the Nets as league doormat has started to change.
A lot of the games that we're playing against other teams, they're focused. You know, they're not jiving around, they're not laughing.
From a New Jersey team that won just 26 games last season, yet the Nets have no problem picking out the one addition that's affected the most change. In an offseason swap of point guards with Phoenix, Jason Kidd replaced Stephon Marbury. Kidd's trust in his teammates has helped elevate their play to his level, something Marbury was unable to accomplish.
People say that Jason's the reason, and I'm not trying to talk in third person, but that you know, I've been a big reason, but it's not just me.
He's a true leader. You know, in every sense of the word, he's a true leader.
And did you not have that in the past year?
No. He has confidence in everyone who's on the court, and whether or not they miss shot or make a shot, he's going to continue to go to the open man. He's going to continue to make the best play, and I think we all feed off that.
It's probably a little bit more fun, you know, getting the ball in places where it's very easy to score, and Jason Kidd is probably the best at doing that, just putting it right in your hands and leading you to the basket, and he does that for everybody.
Kidd's soft touch has worked swiftly. Now the Nets are the team bullying and blowing out their crosstown rivals from New York by 26. Now they're the ones standing up to and brushing aside the Suns by 19. In a dramatic role reversal, the Nets are the ones making a statement at someone else's expense.
I wanted to show them that they made a mistake. My name should have never been watching.
It tells me that when the stage is set, our guys are ready to really play.
No longer able to surprise the opposition, the Nets admit they've surprised themselves.
The expectations are a little bit higher, you know.
Even for you?
Even for me. As soon as the month of November was over, we said, okay, we got to change our goals. You know, we have to set them a little bit higher, so that means we have to work harder. And we have to get better.
Is this team good, or is it good because it's the Nets? And so for the Nets standards, yeah, it's good.
No, this team is good. No matter if this was the Nets or anybody else, you put this group of guys together in any uniform, and you got a very talented ball club.
The Nets' turnaround is reflected everywhere, but
Tim Hardaway misses, but Steve Nash is there for the rebound, and then check out the pass. Laser pass to Adrian Griffin for the easy lay-in. What a delivery from Nash, a la John Stockton in John Stockton's house. Mavericks lose the game, but Nash gets the play of the day. Then the clash between Knicks and Celtics went down to the wire. Latrell Sprewell driving. He had a career-high 49 points. Now 6 seconds left. Knicks up by 3. They are up by 3 no longer. A tray by Antoine Walker. He had 42. The game goes into overtime. And Boston dominated in the extra period. Check out the dunk from Paul Pierce. Celtics win an OT 102-93.
Having fun out there. Pierce rising majestic.
Swan Walker's alley-oop pass is tipped away. He gets it right back and makes the beautiful behind-the-back pass to Tony Battie. Look at that.
Well, Jordan, the Washington Wizards have raised their game and on Tuesday night secured their first 3-game winning streak since 1997. Richard Hamilton faking the Grizzlies' Shane Battier as Washington led by 17 in the third. Jordan was playing his customary parts. One fadeaway jumper, followed by another. Jordan had 16 points, 9 assists, and 6 rebounds on the night. But he left a starring role to Hamilton. His pull-up jumper beat the buzzer, 76-57 Wizards after 3. Hamilton was 15 of 24 from the field and finished with 30 points as The Wizards moved out of the Atlantic Division basement.
Utah will tell you who had theirs snapped. Stay with us.
At streak and build on one of their own. T-Wolves up by 5 in the second period. Garnett gets it down low, waits for his chance, and then slams home 2 of his 24 points. The Minnesota lead is 7. Second half, Zerbiak passes to Terrell Brandon. He trains the jumper, and Minnesota's in control. This time, Zerbiak does it himself, putting up the 3. He had 12 points and 10 rebounds, and the T-Wolves put it away. Brandon gets the pass to Joe Smith. The slam and the foul. Brandon, 9 assists to go along with 14 points. Minnesota's won 5 in a row. On a week that did to victory against visiting Toronto, Keem Olajuwon doing some damage underneath, blocking here, blocking there. 9 blocks on the night for Olajuwon. Trouble for Vince Carter here. He comes down awkwardly on his right leg and would have to leave the game with a bruised right calf. Third quarter, it was all Tim Duncan off the miss. He gets his own rebound, hoop, and the foul. Duncan, 28 points, 13 boards as the Spurs win.
It's the New York Knicks on Friday night as Christian Laettner broke his left leg. He'll be out a month. Still, Washington had Richard Hamilton to take care of business in the first half. The layup and foul followed by the jumper. The Wizards by 6 after the first quarter. A 2-man game for the Wizards in the second quarter. Hamilton and Jordan taking over. The rebound for Hamilton to Jordan for 2. Then Jordan returning the favor. Later, Hamilton to Michael once more. Washington by 13 at the half.
The fadeaway beginning.
Jordan recovered from a 1-for-5 start to score 8 of his 19 points in the third quarter. He was as inspirational as ever. Hamilton not so bad either, as he recorded a season-high 34 points as the Wizards won their 5th consecutive game.